Golfers, this is a little extra credit release exercise. This is a drill that's fantastic and it shows you a couple of ways on how a club can be released. I could have a golf club that has a lot of roll. This can be functional. However, the face is flashing quite a bit. Even though it's stable, it's flashing. And so through this behavior, the face can start a ball more to the right than I want, square, maybe a little bit closed. Now here's a release exercise. It's unique to the educator. It's a drill that you'll probably jump into. I don't blame you. It's a lot of fun. It's going to help you learn how to release the club nicely. So what I want you to do is, you can loosen the educator and kind of spin it around the grip cap. And what we're going to do from here is we'll get this vertical to the grooves. And you can do this with a 9-iron, 8-iron, 7-iron. It's what I like to use. And then once you get it kind of vertical to the grooves, go ahead and tighten the clamp so it's secure. Then we're going to loosen this nut that allows you to move the educator arm way, way up. Why? Because I'm going to show you. Because when I get in the play position right here, and there's a little adjustment still left to show you, when I grip this, I'm doing a couple of things. I'm creating some space between the handle and my tummy, and you can see how the educator is still on my forearm, so watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep clicking it till at address, I kind of match it in a comfortable manner to where the club and the forearm I have an angle. That makes sense. And you've got a wide variety of positions you can lock this in at. So once you're in a comfortable position, go ahead and tighten up the two bolts and you're ready to go. So here's what I'm talking about. In this development of a backswing and down to the golf ball, I want to avoid some sort of thrusty behavior that makes me uncock the golf club downward as I thrust upward. You've seen people say you're lifting your head. Teachers will call it early extension. I'm guilty of that. So we need ways to kind of really truly understand how to stay in our dynamic posture, and how to get this club to behave nicely. So as I move this club, you can see I can release this golf club without running it into my forearm or getting it stuck between my arms. And if you do, grips are rubber and this will move around and you might have to adjust it again. But once you have it set and you have just that itty bitty clearance created, I want you to feel how you can rotate and release this golf club. And you can see on this side that my lead hand went extended again in cuppy, really important. I don't necessarily want you kind of rolling a bowed wrist because it's typically too much face closure. You can hit it solid, but maybe your start lines will be a little random. So this exercise of start with something on the ground, let's aim, let's start off slow, put the ball on the tee if you'd like. And, a 9-iron or an 8-iron, you can see I've got a little bit of dimension that helps me with my setup dimension, the dimension between my tummy and the end of the grip. Now these little shots where I clip these down range, so there's a short little shot, feeling something interesting, feeling how the club can release, carry me to a finish, rather than me get in the way of where this educator arm is established at address. I love it because it helps me with the sense of how I clear my hips and how this club can work with my hands in an organized manner into a release. You've seen some golfers, they'll put a aim stick through the vent hole of their golf club, and we call it the Punisher drill. I have students do that from time to time. This is kind of a high-level Punisher drill that doesn't quite punish you, just makes you aware of how to release the club nicely, yet create room for unwinding and getting the club in a nice impact position with some freedom. So start off slow, just like I did. Use a short iron. Make sure everything's kind of battened down. Get organized, aim the face, the freedom of how this is going to release. It's a wonderful drill. Start to build up some speed as you do it. You'll have a sense of what your body needs to do to create the pelvis back unwinding, this nice looking impact condition. I have a goal in mind of releasing the golf club, not getting in the way of things and bumping it around on a rubber grip. Take a look downfield, waggle, waggle. Know where your body's going. And there's a nice free release for a lovely strike. So golfers, this is one of the amazing drills with your educator. It's just neat that we can put this in so many positions, and I love this one for the freedom of how we can get into this impact condition, let it overtake and carry us to a finishing form. So start off slow, use a tee if you have to, build it up. You are going to do fantastic.